Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I want to tell you guys about this astral travel that I had. It was just a very, very vivid dream. It was so cool, so intense. Let me tell you how I got into this first. I woke up early morning. I meditated for like 30 minutes. And I went back to sleep. Meditation was intense. It was very, I was seeing like the tunnel before you astral project, and I was spinning and things like that. So I figured I would just lay down and try to stay conscious as I was sleeping. And I did partially. So when I came into the dream, I was lucid. Then I fell out of lucidity. I was in and out, pretty much. Well, this is what happened. I was in a room with my dad and my girlfriend, and my dad and me was trying to figure out this puzzle, and he was like, "Oh, we still have to get it done. There's something missing. We got to do this." And I was trying to explain to him that I'd done this before. And he was like, no, it's not that, it's this, it got to be that. You don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I'd done this before. He ended up leaving the room, and there was a pole in the ground that had a stand for a book. And this book turned into a panel when I got up close to it. And I pressed the panel, and a casket was on the floor, and it moved to the side. And when it moved to the side, the floor opened, and there was a ladder downstairs. I took the ladder downstairs, took my time, boom, boom. I got down, and I was in this metal room. It looked just like a submarine, and it had bars going across like this on the floor. So I was pretty much stepping on bars, and on the bars, of course, the steel floor was there. And this was like, the whole room was just like a beige, white kind of look. And the weird thing was, at the door, right under the bars, there was this tub. And this tub was full of salad, cheese, carrots, tomatoes. It looked like a really good salad. And I tried to stuff my hand under there, and I couldn't get it. But I remember that I wanted it so bad. Then I went in this room through the door, and there was water everywhere. And I went into one of these rooms, and there was somebody in there. But I know that's the place that I needed to be at the time for some reason. Then I walked out of the room. Then I went back to the room with the bars on the floor. I stuffed my hands under the bar trying to get this tub so I can eat this salad. And I touched it, and it kind of moved away. Then I tried to grab at it again. Then I grabbed this big solid stick, and I was like, what the hell is this? Is this like a carrot or something? But it was the same color of the wall. I was like, nah, this can't be. Then I reached again. Then what I grabbed was crystals. Really, it was these crystals right here. I was like, wow, those are my crystals. What are they doing here? I grabbed them, picked them up. Like, maybe I should take these back on upstairs. I went back up the ladder. Everything slid back into place. My dad was there. He was like, oh, we still got to do this. I was like, so I took care of. I think I figured it out. He was like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. No. Trying to fuss with me. I'm like, listen, I finished the mission, and I just left the room. Then he kind of just stopped. Then he realized, okay, oh, all right. Me and my girlfriend left. Then we was driving down the street, and the cops just started chasing me. I was like, what the hell? What are the cops chasing me for? And in my mind, I just had an impression, oh, I have a speeding violation or some kind of a traffic violation. So I'm trying to get away. So I'm driving down this hill, steep hill, and on the left-hand side, there's a nice one-family house, and in the driveway, there's a deputy, female. She looks and she grabs a walkie-talkie as she's walking inside the house. I was like, oh man, she's gonna have backup all over me. I was like, dang, how did she recognize me so fast? I went down the hill and I went to the left lane. Then I went way over to the other side of the road. Then I turned right. I was like, why the hell would I go all the way to the left, then turn right? Then, as I go down this straight street, we're no longer on the hill. Squad car comes up on the side of me, and I'm driving, and we're just like this. And there's a kid on a bike. He's right here in my lane, and I'm trying to get over, but he just speeding up. I'm like, damn, I really felt like I was gonna hit this kid. Then I speeded up and I shot past him. Then we kept on driving. Until we lost him. Then I was like, why did they call for so much backup over like a traffic violation? This is what I'm thinking, a traffic violation. This is crazy. They wouldn't do a thing like this. This doesn't make any sense. Then, oh yeah, I forgot to say that in the back seat was my girlfriend's sister. And she was like, well, maybe because I had this toy gun in the window when we went past the house, when we was going down the hill. I was like, oh my God. Now they think I'm armed and dangerous. Now they're not just chasing me for a violation. Now they think that I'm just a madman with a gun in the car speeding. We got out the car. We're in this small town, we're walking, and my girl says, I gotta drop by my dad's house. I want to take a shower real quick. She was like, do you want to come in and talk to my dad and my mom and stuff? I was like, maybe this is not the time, you know? Maybe some other time, because right now it's not cool. Then we go to her house, and right across the street from her house was this huge car wash. And how to get to her house, she lived on the second floor in this big staircase. It was 2 flights. And on one half of her house was AutoZone, and the other half was just a regular house. So I'm sitting there on the staircase, and I'm looking at the car wash, and this cop comes into the car wash, and he says, hey, have you seen this guy? He had a picture of me. He's describing me, even though he has a picture. He says, well, if you see him, he may look nice, but he's armed and dangerous, so just contact the cops. And the female cop came over and talked to him too. Then I had this vision in my mind. I was like, wow, this is crazy, just because this toy gun. Then, like, when they see me, they're just gonna start firing. I was seeing him in my head just shooting at me. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Then I was like, maybe I should get out of sight, because I'm like right in his eyesight. All you have to do is just turn and he'll see me. So I went in the house, and her dad, her mom, her uncle was all facing this big screen TV, and they was all just like looking at it like this. They was paying so much attention to the TV that when I walked in, they did not notice I was even there. There was car speakers all over the wall. I mean, inside the wall. just like if you would have walked into like a car place that was selling speakers. They put them inside the wall. It was pretty nice. I was like, wow, this place is really nice. Wood floors, cool. I was walking out, and a small crossbow, this big, got caught on my shirt. And it got caught to the point that when I opened up the door was closing behind me, and it got caught in the door. So I was trying to get it off my shirt. Then with my hand like this, trying to push it off, like somebody grabbed my hand, and I looked up, and I was seeing that it was her dad, and I was like, oh, wow, yo, what's going on? He was like, oh, you trying to steal that? I was like, no, I'm not trying to steal that. Then I tried to explain what happened, but it didn't really make much sense. And he was like, oh, okay, all right, I know who you are. I was like, you know who I am? He said, yeah, I know who you are. And her mom was like, oh, leave that boy alone. Stop messing with him. He was like, nah, I know who you are. And then he poked me like this in my rib cage. And then I was like, yeah? Then I poked him in his rib cage. Then he poked me again. Then I poked him. He was like, stop. Then I poked him one more time. He was like, come on. Then I was like, oh, you can dish it out, huh? But you can't handle it. And it was funny because he was like, no. And then my girl came, and from there, that was the end of what I could remember at the moment. But it was a very nice experience. I was in and out of lucidity. There was a lot of times in this dream I was very, very vivid. Like the whole dream was very, very vivid. I could feel everything like it was physical, but only for certain parts of it I was conscious that it was just a dream. So I was lucid for only like probably 20 to 25% of the whole experience. But I just want to share that with you guys. I just like to tell you guys my dreams. Maybe it'll be similar to your experience, or maybe it can help you have an experience. If you guys ever want to ask me anything on these subjects, or you want me to speak on a subject, I will do so. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And check out my website. I got a lot of nice products and information on there, and other videos. It's ra-energetics.com. And thank you guys. Always coming to my videos and watching me all the time. I deeply appreciate it. So you guys have a nice one.